holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy.
Together as a family, as we are, we're beautiful. We have come with arms wide open. We have gathered here in love. Oh yeah, the Spirit is in.
Good morning, CSL Parker.
Good morning.
Look at this right here. Guess who this is? This is our new music minister. Let's show this man a little love, shall we? Yeah, how about that? How about that for prosperity? And then, of course, we have the rest of the band. We have Harry, J.R., Caleb, Allen, and our sound engineer, Cody.
Yay, Cody.
And Dan Eichenberger, who's doing our filming and our recording and all that. Yeah. How blessed are we? Whew. My head's exploding. So welcome, everyone. If you happen to be here for the first time, we just so warmly welcome you, and we hope that you'll fill out a newcomer card that you'll find on the back table so that we can send you information about our center. We do a once a week blast so that you get our newsletter and you know what's going on here. But at the same time, I'm here to tell you that we have got all kinds of great things going on. For one thing, today, after service, we are having it's an annual meeting. It's not just for members, it's for everybody, correct? I'm looking at Jeanette, yes, okay. So please stay after and join us as we go through where we are and how we're doing and what's going on here and all of the developments that we're dealing with. Our altar today is by our dear Luann. It's so beautiful. Thank you, Luann. Also, we have Everybody in the room wearing a little white stole is a CSL Parker practitioner. What am I? I'm a practitioner. And we will happily pray with you. We are here to pray with you for whatever is going on. All the good stuff, maybe the troublesome, challenging stuff, whatever it is. Please, please, if you have something on your heart, will you please grab one of us after service, and we would love to go and sit with you quietly and do what we call a little 5-minute miracle prayer. You should get a load of that. It's some pretty cool shit. It's your fault. It's your fault. I blame Eugene. He got me all fired up when he walked in the door. Anyway, so we have a new member Zoom class. How was that for a pivot? On Wednesday, February 25th. And you sign up for that on the CSL Parker website. It's under events and volunteers. And they will send you the link, and you can hear all about what it is to be a member here. And we warmly welcome anyone who would like to take part in that. Also, the women's group next Sunday is having a drumming circle. So I know. So if you have, oh, sorry, 2 weeks. You know, I am. It's your fault. Yeah. So anyway, the women's ministry meets on the second Sunday. So 2 weeks from now, they are having a drumming circle. And all the women, please come. And if you happen to have a drum, we would love for you to bring it and join in. Yeah, John will bring some drums, huh? Yeah, okay. Oh, it's for the men too. Oh, it's everybody is welcome. See, now it was under the women's events, and so I didn't know. All right, so everyone is welcome to come to the drumming, and kids too, absolutely. And I do want to add too that during the meeting after the service today, if you need childcare, we've got someone who's going to stay and hang with the little ones so that you can join us for the meeting. So I just needed to remember to say that. I see Linda back there. She's like, don't forget to say that. I know, you really need to fire me from doing this. I'm not sure that this is really what I'm cut out for. Anyway, hey. All right. Dear Dr. Ahriana, we're so glad you're here today. And I just want to introduce Dr. Ahriana. And so I have some little tidbits here about Dr. Ahriana. Somebody's been doing a little mining into, did you know that she used to fly a helicopter all around Dallas? Okay, you rode in the helicopter all around Dallas and did the traffic report. I mean, talk about bringing peace and comfort to everybody in Dallas as they're trying to drive around, and she's telling everybody where the problems are. So anyway, I thought that was very interesting. She can also guide you through the most intricate recipe for sacred transformation, yet she refuses to cook actual food unless she's cornered. Fortunately, her beloved Mark takes over in the kitchen, so there you go. She's a best-selling author, master ceremonialist, devoted seeker of wisdom, and she is living proof that reinvention is an art form and that life almost always looks more promising from a higher ground. So there you go. Aren't we blessed? Good Lord. Anyway, please, I invite Luann Hillsland to come up, and she's our practitioner on duty today. She will chime us in and pray us in.
Well, good morning, CSL Parker. Let us go within. I know that there's one power, one presence, one divine source that's here with us right now. It's filled up this place from ceiling to floor, wall to wall, and door to door, and is within each one of us from our head to our toes. And so today, let us open up our hearts. Take away those blocks. Take away those barriers. For today, you have the chance. You have the opportunity to soar with the music. The opportunity to absolutely soar with the music. And you heard it, to reach higher ground with the wisdom of Reverend Dr. Ahriana. And so now, right now, is our opportunity to be open and be moved to new and higher places, to gain wisdom, strength, peace, love, wholeness, to become whole, which is the very truth of who we are, the very truth. I place these words into the law with the greatest gratitude. Please join me in grounding this prayer by saying, and so it is. And now you each have a card, I think. If you don't, too bad. No. Please join with me in saying these words. We, the beloved community of CSL Parker, call forth through the divine field the minister who is perfectly aligned with our soul's next evolution. We celebrate our presence as a high vibration community, heart-guided, love-expressing, alive in sacred service, and inclusive of all ages, races, and lifestyles. Standing as a lighthouse for humanity, we release all ego, resistance, fear, and urgency. In trust, gratitude, and unity, we affirm that the one presence is already weaving the path that brings our minister to us now. So it is, and we are oh so close.
With love, anything is possible. Any mountain you may climb.
morning. Oh, let us take a deep breath. Let us find ourselves in this space, fully and completely, calling ourselves from all time and dimension, bringing the core of our being into the right here, right now. Just place your hand on your heart and think for a moment about who in your life has brought you great love, who has made you feel seen and known and cared for beyond your imperfections. In whose eyes have you always been perfect? Feel the depth of that. Feel the realness of that. Feel the coming home of that. And in the coming home, know that that is divine love. That divine love has never left you. You may have stepped away from it, but it has never left you. It is always as close as your own heartbeat. And so it is.
Used to think I wanted to be famous, that I'd be recognized out in a crowd. But the funny thing is, anytime I've gotten what I want, it lets me down. Now I just want just wanna look more like love. Oh, I just wanna look more like love. just wanna look a little more like love. Oh, like
Do not make this easy. Thank you. And thank you all so much. So last week we were together and we were reminded that we cannot afford a negative thought. So we're going to pick up where we left off, and I'm going to tell you about this little village. The village came together a really long time ago. And when it came together, it was kind of an interesting thing. People came from all over the place, and they just kind of folded into one another. They built a house here and a house here and a house here. And before too long, the spaces in between were filled up, and then the town extended and extended again. But they had one thing in common. In order to build a house in the neighborhood, they had to make a contribution. Now remember that when people come wandering, they only usually have what they can carry. But the elder in the community said, you must give something of practical value, and it must be made of metal. So after a while, they had collected quite a substantial hill of pots and tools and forks, and sometimes even the occasional piece of precious jewelry. And so they decided together that they would melt that all down into a beautiful bell, and they built a bell tower in the middle of the city and hung the bell. Many, many years later, a strange thing happened. People began to fight with one another. They began to disagree about all kinds of things. The farmers and the bakers couldn't get together because the wheat wasn't right and the bread didn't taste the way it was supposed to. And the elders were mad at the children because you know how children are. They're going to ruin the world in the future. And the children were mad at everybody because nobody stopped to listen to them. In fact, nobody listened to anybody. Everybody was talking at the same time, yelling and complaining and upset. Sometimes they found common ground, but most of the time they were so irritated with one another that they couldn't even breathe well. So while all of this was going on, a child, about so tall, climbed up the bell tower, all the way to the top with no one paying attention. And when she got up there, she saw that the bell was really dusty. So she used her shirt to wipe the dust off, and she could see herself in it. And it was shiny and beautiful. And then she noticed the rope. And she gave it a little tug. Dink, just a little tug. Oh, that's going to be a good sound. And she put her two arms around that rope, and she pulled it hard. And there was the loudest ring. It was so loud that the farmers in the field stopped. It was so loud that the bakers looked up from their oven, and the elders wondered how that child got up there. And the rest of the kids were jealous. And everyone stopped talking. What they knew was something special had happened. And they were curious about it, so they all began to gather towards the town square. The little girl crawled down off the tower, and the great-great-granddaughter of the elder who had collected all of the metal came out into the square and told the story about how everyone had come together, about what it meant to give something precious, to build something together, to create this that they all inherited. And the reminder of the love it took to bring the community together instantly healed the broken parts of the people. And they began realizing there was something so much more important than arguing. There was history, and there was love, and there was presence. We in our world right now are that village looking for that bell. That is who we are. We have come together from so many different places with so many different stories and so many different opinions and so many different ways of being. But when those who came here before us came, it was a precious journey. They traveled far. They carried only what they could carry. And when they got here, they paid a hefty price, didn't they? There were great losses on the way. And they came together and they built. They built common ground. They came up with ways of being together. And all of it was based on finding a place where they could be free to be who they are, free to celebrate love, free to raise their children in love, free to create a loving, peaceful, productive, prosperous world. So where is the bell? Now you might think when I say that we have a bell in Philadelphia that maybe should ring occasionally. You might think of a bell, maybe a bell on a community church. But I want to remind you of the bell that lives right here inside of you. Love is an interesting thing. It is an interesting thing to talk about because it has many different faces. Love has the face of relationship. Love has the face of care. Love has the face of strength, doesn't it? Because of love, we will often stand tall and speak in a very affirmative way. Let's say that. Love has many, many faces, and we wear them as they come up for us. But love also has presence. Love has the capacity to be very quiet and immensely powerful. When we walk into a room where there's an issue, where there is discord, our presence of love has the ability to change the room. Have you ever had that happen? Have you ever been in the middle of something with your family and someone everyone loves walked in the room and what happened? Oh, you're here. Everything stopped. You're here. We have the capacity to be the presence of love in the world that we're sharing right now. That doesn't always feel like the powerful stance, but that's because we think of love as quiet and soft. But love holds communities together for centuries. We heard in, there you are. We heard in the song, there is everything available we need in love. So what does it mean to say, I just want to look more like love? What does that mean in our objective for how we move into the world? I just want to look more like love when I walk in the room, so much like love that people feel that. I want my smile to reflect love. I want my shoulders to rest down on my shoulders, where my shoulders are supposed to be, instead of up around my ears, right? I want the inside of who I am to be coherent. So how many of you are familiar with heart math? A few of you. So Heart Math Institute is an interesting institute that has studied the coherence field of the heart, which is a very real and powerful field. And what they've learned is that when people settle into the sense of love, when they come to a place of love, the heart rhythm steadies. The heart rhythm steadies, the breathing steadies, the systems in the body begin to regulate, and the electromagnetic field of love expands. So we have in our existence, first of all, how cool is it that we have an electromagnetic field? Like, right? How cool is that? We have this field that moves out away from us, before us, introduces us before we say words to one another. We have the ability to cause dysregulation or regulation in that field. We dysregulate when we carry the frustrations of everything in the overstimulated world that we live in so strongly inside of us that everything kind of chatters around us. We become loud. Our energy becomes loud and aggressive and uncomfortable. Even inside of us, it's loud and aggressive and uncomfortable. But when we step into heart coherence, when we step into love, all of that settles. We come into a rhythm that is healthy for our body. Our breathing regulates with our heart. Our sense of self becomes quiet, still, and steady. And that is the electromagnetic field that precedes us when we gather with other people. So if you think that coming in here in the morning and feeling so great is an accident, my friends, it is not an accident. It is the love that you feel coming in these doors that gives you that coherent field you all share, which is fabulous for us. And we need to take it outside the door. It's got to go out with us. It's got to be an expanding web, or what the heck are we doing here? If this isn't for the world out there, it's self-serving. Now, self-serving is okay. Sometimes we need it just for us. Sometimes we come in this door because we've had something traumatic happen. We've had some medical stuff. We've had some emotional stuff. We've had a loss. We've had whatever we've had. Sometimes we need to come here to gather in that field for our own healing. That is a fabulous reason to come here. And not everyone and not every day do you need to take this out into the world. Some days you need to take care of you so that you can be a resonant field. You can be emotionally, lovingly coherent. Other times, everything in life is pretty darn good. So what are you doing with all this love you're sucking up on Sunday morning? We have to take it out and spread it around. And it doesn't always take words. So I want you to close your eyes for a minute. And I want you to, again, as I asked you earlier, place your hand on your chest where your physical heart is. You have long fingers, just guess. So just be with your heart for a moment. It is interesting that we center love in the heart because there is a rhythm there. There is a beat, a movement, a frequency to love. A pulse that moves out from you, that requires nothing to beat except your breathing and your awareness that you are breathing, and your awareness that you are alive, and your awareness that you are loved. Think of one person who loves you. Now think of 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. You can go on, can't you? And 6, and 7, and 8, and 9 and 10, because you have a room here. If you can't think of anybody else, there is no one in this room that is not loved by about 50 people. You are loved as you are, with no need to change a thing. Every hair on your head is perfect. Every breath you take is perfect. Every expression in the multitude of expressions of life is accepted and loved in this space. Can you actually receive that much love? So you have your hand over your heart. I want you to open your heart and move your hand and allow love to fill your heart. Like a flowing river, moving in. And as it comes in, inhale and take it further down in your body. And inhale again, all the way down to your toes. And inhale again out to the ends of your fingertips. Now, take a big inhale and stretch that electromagnetic body out a bit. As you exhale, gently open your eyes and don't do anything. Just notice how far out you can sense yourself. It isn't about proving anything or arguing about it. It's only about noticing. Can you notice yourself a foot away from your body? Or 2 feet away? Maybe as far as your arm can reach? The more attention you pay to this electromagnetic field, the more aware you're going to be of it. It is a palpable, measurable part of who you are. It's science, it's not woo. It's science. That is you that you're sensing. That is the presence of you. Mind-boggling. And the love you're feeling right now is palpable in the room. And if you allow yourself, you will feel how the love has increased in this room. Because you allowed it to. So when you walk into a room with your family at Thanksgiving and you're just really dreading sitting next to Uncle Roger, who's going to tell you everything you don't want to hear about his opinions, think about who loves you. Become a resonant field, a coherent field of love. Say a prayer inside that says, I am a field of love. I hold this love around you, around me, and out into the world. And as you talk to me, I will pray and hold a resonant field. Because you're just going to nod anyway, right? So you might as well use that space and time to put some love in. What we know from science is that when we extend that coherent field of love, that people's shoulders begin to drop, their breath regulates, and they entrain to that electromagnetic field. They entrain to it. They begin to mirror it. Again, we'd like to believe that's woo, but it's science. It's science. So when we come here and we come together, we up our power. We boost our power. We practice all of this. We become ready and prepared to take what we do out into a world that needs more love, needs more coherence, needs more sense of its deep roots. More sense of the love of the ancestors who brought us here. More sense of the history that we have contributed into and sacrificed for. more sense of what it means to be human and connected, more sense of the incredible power of love. I'd like to ask our practitioners if they would please to circle us up. Take your big old fancy electromagnetic fields out there, ladies and men. I so love, this is one of my favorite things that you do, is to circle yourselves in this love every single week. That these trained practitioners bring this love together and create, and don't you just feel it? Like the whole dome goes up, doesn't it? We were watching some Avengers movie last night, and they put a magic dome over the city. That's what it feels like. That's right, Wakanda. It feels like a big dome over the community to make sure you're powered up. To make sure you're powered up with love. So let us open again to receive. Remembering how loved we are, remembering that the source of love is always beneath our feet, above our head, all around us, moving through us, as us, and from us. That when we feel hopeless, it is love that brings us back to being hopeful, to being love-filled, to being able to make a difference in the world by our presence before our words are even spoken. In this moment, receive love, be love, and move love out into the world. Think of a place where it's needed. Someone who needs your love this morning, and see that light move out to them. We all know somebody. Let love surround them. Let love surround someone you don't know who needs love. Let that be guided. You send it out. Spirit will deliver it where it goes. Feel the love you are. And in all you do, and in wherever you go, and however it comes through you, know that love is always perfect. And you are the perfect expression of love. And so it is, and so it is, and so it shall be. Amen.
We let the words wash over us. We let it be. We let the love wash over us. We let it be. We let the peace, and we let the peace wash over us. We let it be.
How you feeling? Loved up? Are you feeling loved up? Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't believe you. Yeah. Thank you for that. Thank you for the good that you do in the world. Thank you for your showing up here and for extending the web. It makes a difference. We are so trained to believe that it doesn't make a difference unless we hear it in words or we speak it in words. And it makes such a big difference. What would that feel like if we didn't have words? Right? You do so much by being who you are in the world before you ever share words. Sometimes better if you don't share words. Right? Me too. Sometimes my words are not the words I want to share. As we go into our time of giving, I want to remind you, we all have water heaters that go out. We all have days that the tires have to be replaced. We all have things that make some Sundays difficult to give because we have obligations and unexpected ones sometimes. So it's important in a community like this to both speak about giving so that we can keep doing the good work that we do, and also to be kind and generous of heart with one another and realize we all get a break sometimes. So nobody should ever leave here feeling bad because they couldn't give on a particular Sunday. So wherever you are in that today, if what you needed was to come here and receive love, hallelujah, you got some love today. And if what you needed today is to come and be the expression of love and you would like to gift into this community in a financial way, I invite you to do that really understanding that what you're holding in your hand or what you have set up on your auto payment or what you've done through your text to tithe or however it is that you did that, to remember that it is love in motion. That love actually is doing something in the world. It's really doing something. We forget that when we pay the electric company, people have jobs. And they feed their children and their car works to get them to school, right? We forget that the money that seems like it's so mundane actually is how we care for each other. Not just here, but out into the world. So hold whatever it is that is yours to give, no matter how you've gived it, no matter how you've given it or choose to give it. And I'm going to ask you again, last week we did this, we blessed it with our breath, because the breath is the most precious thing we have. The first inspiration is God bringing us to life. The last breath is us releasing back to God. And every breath in between is the presence of God enlivening, awakening, and empowering us to live. So when we use our breath to bless something, it is the holiest thing we have. So hold in your hands what you choose to give. Give it your breath. And let it go.
How about this band? People are talking about the way I'm walking, troubled by the change in my stride. Everybody's asking about the way I'm acting, bothered by the look in my eyes. They can see a difference in my way of living, but they don't know the reason why. Can't wait to tell them what is wrong with me. Love without condition, this is my addiction. It's a need that only God can fill. Once I got a taste it, nothing could replace it. Now I let it overtake my will. I am in my weakness, craving its stillness. I am giving in to its control. Love has got a hold on me, and I won't let it go.
We're going to bless that. We're just going to say thank you. We receive. We're grateful. And we know that these gifts in all their forms go out to bless the world. And so it is. Jeanette, I have 7 extra minutes. I'd like to use them. May I? All right. I would like you to put your mic down.
Okay.
Actually, I think I want him to stand. I want you to come stand right here. If you are a practitioner, would you please come and make a circle? If you are a board member, would you please? Nope, you're going to come close enough. You're not claustrophobic, are you?
Not at all.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, come put your hands on. If you're a board member, come up, put your hands on. If you are a community member who would like to join us, yeah, you guys, come on. I know, you're like, we have to sing again, Ahriana. I know. Come put your hands on the people who are, and I'm going to get Mark in here. So this is what some of you have done this with me, with us, with Mark and I. Here's what we're going to do. The sweetest thing that can ever happen in your life is for someone to speak your name. We are going to sing Ryan's name. You're going to sing it in whatever way you want. And Ryan, you are going to receive the love and blessing of this community and the gratitude for your willingness to be in service here as we sing your name and fill it with grace, love, and the blessings of Spirit. And so it is, and let's begin. Welcome.
Well, you get to stand and sing with me now.
Oh, wait, I got to pray out.
Yeah, you want to pray out?
Yeah, I do want to pray out because I want us to pray for our board members. Yes. Right? Like we see them on this annual meeting day and we think, oh yeah, you guys did a good job, and we don't really have to think about it much the rest of the year because they take care of things. They have worked so hard. I have been so privileged to be with them, working since September with them and seeing how hard they work, how much they do. So what you will hear in the annual meeting today is a reflection of all of that. And I invite you not to just attend because you're curious about where the community is, but I invite you to attend to honor your board members' hard work, to give them your full presence and your heart and your appreciation for all that they've done. So let us offer gratitude for this day. Let us be grateful for the fact that this meeting that comes up is just a reflection of what we've been doing for a long time. Let us remember the powerful, powerful coherence of love that is CSL Parker. And let us hold the abundance of love that we are, not close to our chest, but out in the electromagnetic field that extends beyond this place, beyond this time, out to all the places that it's needed. Let us remember that we are a beacon of love, that we are a source of love, that we are the divine expression of love expressing through us and as us and all around us. And for all of this, we give thanks. We acknowledge how blessed we are. And we say together, and so it is. Now we can stand up.
Let's sing together. And let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making the world now. So let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making the